she knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, you never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough. I hear them hating, but I don't even need them. I started in the basement, I make this shit look easy. She started getting naked, we hardly ever speak, and just get to going crazy. She don't wanna play these games with me, so now she got a taste of it. She wanna ride this wave with me. Remember I was wasted, girl. You can't put the blame on me. Losing our minds. Do this every night. Can you just unwind with me? Just like with me. Just take my time. Always in such a rush. Hey, when I speak my mind, maybe I said too much. She knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, we never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough. Just like with me. Just take my time. Always in such a rush. Hey, when I speak my mind, maybe I said too much. She knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, we never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough.
You're gonna love me, yeah, you better love me. You're gonna love me, yeah, you better. Fuck me, don't fight me, yeah, fuck me, don't fight me. You're gonna love me. You said you would never leave me. Can't see your colors bleeding. Yeah, you better love me. Yeah, you better love me. You're gonna love me, yeah, you better love me. You're gonna love me, yeah, you better. Fuck me, don't fight me, yeah, fuck me, don't fight me. You're gonna love me. You said you would never leave me. You're gonna love me, yeah, you better love me. Can't see your colors bleeding. Fuck me, don't fight me. You're gonna love me.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get this shit started. How's audio? I know we said it as a joke, but like, is the audio actually good? Is it actually okay? Loud ass game. It's been 5 years since we've seen a smooth loading screen for Limbus. Hello, Mary loves mangoes. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Alright, new content. Pilgrimage of Passion. Please refer to the Steam announcement page for more. That's all it says. $8.5, okay, cool. Alright, let's run it up. So we've got a new extraction. Or not. Thought we said we had some Arknight stuff coming out. What happened? Was I actually lied to and there's not an Arknight thing opening up? We gotta do these stages. Okay. Thanks for that. We'd love you too, anonymous person. Alright. You can't read. Funds is mean, bro. The hall was chill with tense air, and those present all sat in complete silence. Then there was Yunchan, with her lips slightly curled in a miffed sneer. And at the center of it all sat Jia Zaichun, unsure of what to say next. Jia, seated next to the hierarch seat upon which Zaichun sat, smoothly takes control of the situation and begins the assembly. She nods lightly, acknowledging our awkward presence. Even Q Corp. Yeah, no, that's so true. Why is she acting like she's not an outsider? She's using the pretense of assisting the hierarch to assert her own dominance. That's actually probably very true. Okay. Something about it smelled suspicious, but we'd already missed the window to challenge her to present us with proof without breaking decorum. Chris Chatterson, thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. Thus, as it naturally follows, presiding over this regular assembly, which we now... Yeah, no, for real. This is a very self-important introduction. Alright, and then we got these glazers. Oh my god. Can I stop cussing? No. I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm very raw. That's why I have it set to adult only. Response to participants are just as protracted, only obsequious instead of arrogant. As heads of some of those houses who are under investigation for consorting with the forces foreign to Hongwan. It's a good question. I have no idea who that is. Their vacuum was filled by their children's generation, many of whom we had the pleasure of meeting during the family hierarch war. Very well. Greetings, I am... Jesus Christ! Yo, hey, yo, somebody smack her up, bro. Distributive contribution rights auctioning policy. What the hell are you on about? Not for the auction for any remaining rooms the day before reconstruction days, and quarterly amnesty wouldn't do anything but give unfair advantage to certain families and high net individuals. Huh. These policies are going to rattle H Corp's economy the moment they go into effect. Damn, bro, she's been in this position for like 5 whole days. 4 hours? What do you mean by the 4 hours, bro? First node of the intervalo takes 2 hours. Will you finish the intervalo of this stream? First node takes 2 hours? Just this week, so you shouldn't do anything but that on Mondays until it's done. Speaking of this shit, what are you talking about? It takes 2 hours. What are you talking about? The lack of faith in the park, therefore, yada yada yada. I am not letting this take 2 hours. It's a family hierarchy job, right? Why are you? If you're pressed to association, you wouldn't know that should H Corp be deemed in a state of crisis. The 4 great houses of board of directors voice may also carry de facto power in the assembly. And the board of directors, that's us, it's determined that we are now in a state of crisis. What crisis? Assembly. Yeah, bro, what are these guys talking about, bro? This is a coup. This is literally a coup. A lot of content within one node. Oh my god. 8.54 is the first node. The second node is the rest. Jesus Christ. It's like the streamer, the fraud got mentioned in Limbus. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro, like, what are you talking about? Wow, this is a coup. This is a coup. Look at her. None of the previous family hierarchies were all directly supplied with an immense repository of information through this worm or something of the equivalent. And she's using it to target Zuchun's weakness, knowing that yada yada yada. She's going to struggle in 8.5-8. Yeah. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. The responsibility is tied. I would never falter. Wing. I'll prepare for the task. Given the circumstances, our hand may be forced to call a vote and mention no confidence. Zaichun should just smack the shit out of her and start beating her to death, bro. This is Limbus. Bro, this is the city, bro. She should just get her ass beat. Yeah, what if we just beat her ass? Yeah. Why isn't Hong Lu just like showing up with this fucking ultimate power and just beating her ass right now? Being like, shut your ass up, you are not Gia, and just start beating her fucking ass. Their tongue still carried the same old resistance to change. Quarter of ever, and everyone seemed to yada yada. The same old. Post up, let's just kill her. Stop the cap, please. The Night Terror, the Superbs. Knowing the only way he's beaten fights and they're already nerfed to all hell. Bro, I'm literally going to catch up. There's not gonna be any more, oh, Crisis can't beat them without pre-nerfs. Yeah, all that shit's going away, nigga. All that shit's going away. The moment I catch up, I don't want to hear none of this. None of this, nigga. I'm fighting the same fights y'all are. None of this anymore. That shit is over. That shit is over. I'm gonna put hands on these unnerfed bosses, and you're gonna cry and whine like the fraudulent little snakes that you are. Slither through the grass. The visionary never falters. Never falters. And for why they start nerfing the day after release now, you'll have to stream Wednesday after 10 p.m. Then we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll extend stream. We'll extend Wednesday stream late into the night to play the fucking updates. Objection! Wow, even Don Quixote was like, I was not gonna do that shit. Just acting through the official channels barring the titles of the illustrious word gays in the Department of LCC. Disputes and discussion of power on such a high level of government are hardly ever resolved. This is rash grandstanding with I not agree. Why are you normal all of a sudden? Assume this is how Limbus Company rolls now. To all your objection, we will consider this momentary loss of control and not enter it as an official statement. Do you trust Crisis to make a story about the city? Bruh, this shit's gonna be so fucking peak. His voice continues to shrivel in a corner. Essentially, you pity parted your way to victory. This is kinda low-key true. But have we not? Oh my god, it's gonna be the ore farmer. Why? Yes! Yes! The ore farmer has arrived. The delegate of the ore farmer, bro. High tier mortal? That's crazy. Oh my god. Bro, he could beat your ass. I'm gonna be so fucking real, bro. Bro, you would beat the fucking shit out of Yanchun, bro. There's no question. Yeah, look at this bitch yapping, bro. Zigong just called her as dumb. That's actually so fucking crazy. Said, no, you and Sean, you're actually a fucking intellectual bum. I thought 8.5-1 was like 2 hours long. What are y'all talking about? Covered me at the assembly. Yeah, bro, you just need to grind. You just need to get stronger. Yeah, this is also true. Compared to observation from previous interaction. Yeah, bro, Q Corp's just gonna take over H Corp essentially. The first non-story mode is 2 hours? Jesus. Is it a dungeon? Yeah, it's Q Corp, yep. She said the same thing as fucking Hong Lu, essentially. Tell him nothing, it's new? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no! Sade? Oh, shit. For the 8th time. Have I played Uma Musume? Yes. Doing nothing in the long run. Okay. We're not going to fail. That can't happen. We're just going to beat her. Bro, Zaichin's going to be fucking cooked. LCCB Ishmael! Welcome in, dude. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's fucking awesome. No, I did not watch the trailer. This much is true. Aside from the virtuous merits, the flawed failings. Okay. Just what in the heavens are you doing? Do not let Don Quixote make the lesson plan, please. Twinkle, twinkling its radiant. We are so fucked. For the student. You have 3 hours available for sleep. This lesson plan's execution will require cooperation from T Corp. Yo, actually, hold on, that's so bro, that's actually, yo, hold on, Mersal might actually be onto something. You could fucking hyperbolic time chamber this into her being like fucking getting like 80 hours in a day and just fucking start cooking. She could just start fucking cooking. She'd come out a beast. Yo, Mersal's actually so fucking smart. No, because that actually would be what I would do. I'd be like, okay, look, you need to be able to fucking learn all of this shit in a month. Just go to T Corp. Turn that month into like fucking 5 months. And just start fucking grinding, bro. That's about the best you can do. I don't know why Zargon trusts you guys. You guys are so fucking cooked. Another student. Is it Sinclair? Sinclair is also in the thing. Yo! That's how Zilu looks? Yo! That's so cool. That's actually so fire. I love that design. 13 of them. Even the executive managers decided to spare their precious time. Some plans. Yo, she looks so cool. She looks so cool. I love this design. I love this design so much. That is such a fire design. She is so cool. Be silence. Everyone turned around and looked at one of the sinners. Looking at a character. These papers, I'm done. Got to doing, couldn't stop myself from writing. The computer were proud as he placed that bundle of sweat-soaked paper into his hands. She received it with mild trepidation. Dedicated quite the momentous effort. I love her bunny pent. She didn't get split in two. She got slashed down the middle, but she didn't get split in two. She got cut from like here to like down. She didn't get like split. She's 7'4" and is wearing heels is fucking nuts. Appreciation of artistry and assassinations. Continue reading for those 108 approaches. The picture is partially melted. Entrails coating the world. States appreciate the artistry of slaughter. Bro, what has Ryoshi been teaching Sinclair? Stumbled briefly. Whatever's on the paper must have gotten her quite the shock for a moment. This is too dangerous to be used for a lesson, thus it goes in the discard pile. Weak sauce. Yo! Zilu, a literal fucking Heishu agent, said it was too fucking much. Exploration of an exclusively long-sleeved fashion and practices. Protecting confidence and why having a bug arm is totally cool. Alright, what is this nigga yapping about? Discard. Subheading the power of words. That's the pile. My credentials include the ability to dress down an opponent. I have plans for application as well. The lesson teaches methods of pertaining to disguising compliments and criticisms and vice versa. Bro, what the fuck? On Justice, another impressive title. Subheading, methodologies of captivating an entire room of preoccupied audience. Discard. Fion thee, wherefore? Praxis of ego splitting concerning inter-mirror conflict between the self and the reflections and paradoxically fractured theory of idealism in which one this is Yiseng. Perhaps Yoshi's advice to truncate the lesson title. Survival and exploration. 21 reasons to pay attention when the exploration team leader is giving advice on venture. This is Ishmael? Check down a troublemaker. Yep, yeah. And into the shredder it went. Did that paper shredder get here? You're already using yawning as a cover for popping a cookie or two in your mouth, especially giving lectures. Yo! Here's how to let it flow through you. Don't make things awkward when you walk into someone bad-mouthing you. Oh my gosh, this is Hong Lu. That technique to confuse a lot of Dangan people who hated him. I see. This is, well, I can't bring myself quite to throw this into the shredder. Next, how to remain in complete stillness for a week until the next command is received. So I'm based on Rodian's advice and must prioritize strengths that are unique to myself. Yo. This is fucking hilarious. Separates bravado from bravery. Jack shite. Sawed off and grab your weapons. It's not philosophy that reason does. Martial prowess is indeed an indispensable part, but our focus is developing a hierarchical syndicate. Next, information disparity as a driver of inequitable treatment. Yeah, that's actually the most interesting sounding one so far. The application of engineering frameworks. Okay, it's kind of losing me, but I'm still on board. For systematic resolution in rational self-interest driven societies, and that was 1/5 of the full title? This is added for its absolute necessity. Indeed, indeed. You motherfuckers. I hate you motherfuckers so much. They side with the gravitas of someone who'd been bestowed the most important mission in his life. What the fuck is this nigga yapping about? Theory on self-overcoming. Enlightened person than I am. He is! What? Yo, no, nobody's touching Sinclair, bro. Sinclair is literally like the truth. Even I have hobbies. Yo. That's it, but he did not even listen to what he's saying. Following that, your company's it seems as either is completed a review. Most is special. Okay, so that's a no. Full 30 days. And so they were looking at the dozens of lessons, they were looking away. Presley was looking away with an unmistakable expression of pity. And no. So apologies. Entire size. I see. Weakness has found its way into your heart, and in the face of such earnest effort, I understand. However, it has been decided that Sinclair will not be participating as one of the CHIC's teachers. Call you pupil Sinclair to be exact. No, there haven't been any mistakes. My lord has specifically instructed that you are to learn from this as well? Yo! Sinclair's bro. Sinclair's the truth. This is insane, bro. They cooked Sinclair, bro. Sinclair got fucked. All for this. This is so fucked, bro. They did not have to do my boy Sinclair like this. Oh my gosh. This is so fucked. Two of us again. Yep. They cooked Sinclair's character for this. From lunchboxes with friends. Ha! Zulu called fucking Zugong a slacker. I love that shit. Alright, bro, there's no way this shit takes 2 hours, dog. Syncrasies, you managed to come up with an appropriate curriculum. Mizilu? Ah, apologies. Sleep deprivation has raved me of clear mind. Path of an educator is truly a grueling one. Which the battle would be much easier. There are dozens, hundreds of virtues one must understand. Ji, Yang, and Ren. Courage. It's benevolent of the heart, the compass of behavior. Okay. Yeah, that's here. And you go and just stop announcing the battle at some points and just go at each other's throats. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, this is so cooked. Ah, no. No. Okay, all of this is 229 minus 6. Okay. So I don't actually get a choice here. Mandatory class. What? Alright, begin class. I don't... Rage Baiter versus Rage Baiter activities. My name is Yiseng, that is all. Class I have prepared for today. Mirror attack, which makes you wonder... You know how the technique usually goes. People in for the sake of creation. Indeed, you show much promise already. Surmise the mirror pass. Yada yada yada. Correct, yet destruction is for heart. My soul egress. Making me a fugitive from the past. I conversed with myself that lies within me. I learned how to be true to myself by looking into the mirror. If you're prepared, do explain what you see in the mirror. You needn't haste. Bro, what is this? This is an extensive amount. How do you get over the loneliness? I built a mirror to talk to myself from alternate dimensions. Yeah, no, that's basically what he said. It seemed like Seeker really couldn't bring himself to face the mirror. Well, yeah, bro. The one who shall grip is waiting for him to look into the mirror. I wouldn't want to look into that shit either. Selected leveled up to expert. Okay. So now we're 2 to 11 minus 8. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why does she get to change her resistances? Are we gonna fight with her later on? That doesn't make any sense. Why is this a thing? Huh? This doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. What? This just would never make sense to me. So this is 225 and plus 30. Okay. So morale goes up by 30. I low-key don't need 2 of them though. And I would also like to swap these two back. This doesn't make any sense. This UI is like forced. I can't do anything with it. Hey, Bob Ross, thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. 'Tis true that the station of teaching is prone to imbue one with a sense of bashfulness. Sinclair and Zaichun both sat with a bit of apprehension as well, which is understandable given that Sade told them about them in time before the lesson started. Oh my god, there's so much. Otis had been glaring daggers at Don Quixote for quite some time, finally decided to voice her doubts to Sade. So, what is she supposed to teach? I don't think Otis is worrying too much. That is kind of true. Whenever new teachers initially acquired, they have a mandatory class. Dude, that is so awful. Me looking into the mirror and I see my bad end ID, crisis supporter. Yo! See here. Don Quixote took a second to savor the moment as though she'd been preparing her whole life for it, then continued. Alright, she's talking about another story. Are you done? Yeah, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. A pop quiz? How did you have time to prepare this? A very treasure chest of mine. Fixer badges. It's not bad. Still not really doing anything for either of us. Alright, we're competing. Let's go. Yeah, he was a prodigy, huh? Okay. That's good, no matter how excellent her masters were. There's some experiences you just can't learn from teachers. This is also true. As you sang and Dawn are especially early, they're slotted multiple times. That sucks. I TikToked in response. This is irrelevant to me. None of this is relevant. But Don Quixote's happy, so we're all happy. Okay? Gonna move on. Woo, look at that. What was the secret? Summer Night Fantasia. Yep, They just be talking about nothing. Illusions of a Midsummer Night shall devour the whole. Summer Night Fantasia. That enunciation was quite shaky upon the word illusions, yet. Alright, bro. I grow tired of this nonsense. No, this is so true. Dante Lights, left side. This is ridiculous. No way he's skipping story. There's no. You are tweaking. You are fucking tweaking. Text just get through the whole thing in one night. You guys are tweaking. We are going to be here. This is a random story about Don Quixote's life, bro. She is indoctrinating them into the world of fixers. There's nothing going on currently. Point of the game is to enjoy the story, not to get it done for stream. That's not the point. That's not the point. There's nothing going on right now. Okay, so we'll do that to keep morale up. Actually, no, we don't even need that. We can just slot another one. I can't slot another one. It's not letting me slot it. I have to slot different ones, apparently. I can't let them slot multiple times. Damn, that sucks, bro. Shit. Damn, that sucks. What the hell? I can't slot them multiple times. Cooked. It's a component part taken from the structure that forms H-Corp. This may prove to be an object to conduct an in-depth analysis of the nature of H-Corp's singularity, which has been enduring for such a long time. that wouldn't have had a purpose earlier. I see, I see. Opportunity to study the old H-warp singularity is not one that comes often. There's potential for integration into Mephistopheles. I made a request to disassemble a part of the bus's engine, but was denied. A shame. It was indeed Faust's work, but not all of it was mine. It is possible that Faust may never reveal every small detail that went into its creation. I'd very much enjoy a chance to completely disassemble it, even its engines, so that it could be reassembled with my own hands. I think Faust just blew up something up in her own face. Oh, taxidermied geniuses. Fixer Association Encyclopedia for Dummies. Okay, so we got 2 combos, which is really good. So we're looking at 26. Wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty significant. So that's how it works. I think I get it. I think this is how I'd get to learn more about old H-Corp. I don't think I can do much against the Reconstruction days right now, but this knowledge will certainly come in handy when the day comes to gradually dismantle that inquisitive thing. The day when Hong Yuan can be a place where people can live without fear. Without the fear of encroaching Reconstruction days, without obsessively counting their rooms to see if they'll fall or not, until Hong Yuan can be a place where you can sleep with the promise of safe tomorrows. Oh, and I learned a lot in this lesson too, Miss Faust. Bang. Well, this must have been set too high. It's supposed to be a lesson somewhere in there, right? Time certainly flies with the tales of exciting adventures. Expert at Don Quixote levels. Oh boy, combos. This look reminds me of friendship bonuses. There you go. There's achievements for the current ending Wednesday. Full completing of the run describes 800 mile stats. Discover 12 or 15 of these combos and have every center be master level. That's a lot. Bruh, does she actually just become a stronger, stronger? Cause that's kind of broken. Hold on. I can't look at her. Oh, is she gonna fight someone at the end of this? I see what's going on. So we're gonna make her super OP, and then she's gonna have to fight someone at the end of this. I get it. I understand. Let's see. First run. My War Tales. So this is gonna be a 1666. 1666. How do I? Okay, so if that's the case, I could probably do. Okay, so what are we slacking on right now? We're slacking on green, but I can't mash green at the moment. We're going to prioritize Faust. And then we don't need morale. We don't need morale quite yet, so we can do that. Does Crisis know about the English language? Every 7 is a test. Combat is between fights and decides skill slots on her own. You just hit the gong to start a turn. Should I not read it at all, Crisis? I never looked through the... what's it called? I never looked through the event. No, I never looked through it. Some other classes which were more on the upbeat side of things. Good when they saw what Gridiger had written on the chalkboard. Focus on Young, it's kind of hard to get. We'll see. Well, I'll have to look at each of the different things. I'm sure there are combos that I can do that will make Yang easier to get. Losing a wing war leaves a much larger lasting impact than some medium enterprise closing up shop. It might be too soon to talk about this, but we came pretty darn close to one recently, didn't we? We were this close to a large-scale war breaking out right here, which absolutely would have happened if Miss Chun here failed to finish her ascension. It could have spread like wildfire, too. So my class today is going to be about what exactly happens when a war... Oh. His chalk slips from his fingers as he went to scribble something on the board. His left hand was trembling, as though the room's temperature had plummeted only for him. But I mean, you're not spreading out all the stats on what the fuck you're doing exactly. Combos must be discovered by testing center combinations. They're only noted down once you've done them once. It's like Ego Gift Compendium. Sounds good. His left hand was trembling as though the room's temperature had plummeted only for him. Yep. Show the realities of war to a wing chief executive officer's face, huh? The moments that just don't come off your skin no matter how hard you scrub at them. Well, still though, can't dilly-dally. Managed to understand the troubles most foot soldiers go through and learned to get a better idea of the flow of a battlefield. That's why the smoke wars characterized by trench warfare? You could be surrounded by enemies at all times, so everyone tried to draw each other out to an open battlefield, which naturally turned into trench warfare. I see. Every wing has a different singularity, so this place isn't applicable to all cases. Armor G Corp found flash, easy to maneuver in. Especially with its internal structure constantly shifting around. Yep. Mentioned the Heishu all utilize the topography of Hongwon differently, even if an outsider were to get a read on one of the branches. As long as the 12 branches are standing, Hongwon is unassailable. Not having a war in the first place. That wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. Citizens in madness. He'd always shrug off the stories as ramblings of the past, but during the war, he stood at the center of the heartless machine that was the city. Its every gear calibrated to slaughterhouse precision to maximize the death of its people. There, he must have witnessed things far worse than the city presently has to offer. Damn. Bro, they're going hard on Gregor's shit, bro. Damn. My lord. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys are watching the stream. It really does help a lot. And I really do appreciate all of you guys for coming out tonight as well. Ian did nothing wrong? What is this man talking about? Even after the two students had left, Gregor lingered for a while, lighting up cigarette after cigarette without erasing what he wrote on the chalkboard. Smoke soon filled the room. He left after almost emptying the entire pack. More wings. Managed to recreate the model of a machine from Faust's blueprints. One defense level, and the passive was improved. Surviving Hongwon is going to be 661. Okay. Work with me here. I think we go here, here. And then post that, we'll pop one Don Quixote. Post that. This is day 5. He made the light so it's okay. Bro, the light immediately got plunged into darkness, bro. He literally plunged the city into darkness because he made a fucking evil-ass AI. Dai-Yu is here. This is going to be another serious class. Whose fault is it that Angela exists? It's about Zinx's Bochai. Into that day, including you, was under Miss Bochai's orders. Or why she no longer needed my services, I don't understand myself. She suddenly let me go when the war is over. These awkward got vetoed, so... Alright, bro, she doesn't understand. I just grew up after birthing her. Is it God's fault for the wars or the plagues humanity has brought upon itself? No, bro. You cannot say that Ian was a good person. He literally berated the fuck out of a sentient AI that he created, knowing good and damn well that it would most likely fuck her up. Like, nah, bro. Ian's fucking evil. Ian's evil. I don't give a fuck. Surviving Hongwan. I was running the hallways because I felt like something was off about my room. Well, Dante told us to go back to our rooms. Intuition, I'll give you that. But ego, Shin plus Ming. Oh my god. So I'm going to have to prove myself. 4 bowls splishing with tea before sprinkling some powder into one of them. I see where this is going. You're going to teach me how to tell which one is poison you can possible. I learned to recognize infamous poisons like wolf poison when I was 7. Something esteemed as a venerable hierarch. I would not have been here to accompany him. Sprinkling wolf powder into 2 more bowls. Hong Lu, who was watching that with an eye, closed his eyes. Aid at Dongmon's request, I must have for children of the great houses. He's giving distortions, true. It's Ian for making the light wall, also making Angela the way she is. So true. Actually, it's nothing. Said at the threat of assassination from all directions, knowledge alone isn't enough to save you. He opens his eyes before Then he throws silver spoons in his hands, like throwing pins towards 3 of the bowls, and immediately chugs a 4th bowl, which he hadn't thrown a spoon at. The tea is always delicious, even when cooled. These silver spoons are slowly melting away after becoming tarnished black. People like to be thorough with their poisons in Dongwon. Since everyone's been trained for immunity since childbirth, you have to make a mixture of various poisons to have a real effect. I just went with my hunch. Bruh. So I would begin with 2 bowls. He's going to poison them. Oh, they're gonna be fucking poisoned. Say you avoided whatever felt wrong with the hunch, you're reflexively identifying the threat by reading the room and connecting it with your intuitive experiences. Star's anxious breathing to clue you in. I know that the adepts of each Heichu will come to your aid with a flick of your wrist. And I know that your residence will be engineered by the best craftsmen to become a safe fortress stocked to the brim with all kinds of useless bowls to protect your life. Even still, there will come a day when you start to feel this creeping sensation whose origin you can identify, and when it does, I hope you won't brush that sensation off as nothing. A bunch of people around me is just a hunch. Softened expression told me you got to seem worried. I had a so-so time learning various technological and engineering knowledge. I know enough about urban and trench warfare to give an explanation of my own. Every 6 days, you will be subject to midterms, prepared by a board of directors. Palin Cannon, prepared to take you to the exam sites, and only by passing the test in Geodude. My lady. Wait, you sound like you're at a funeral. She'll pass these tests as long as she's been diligently taking her classes. No, it's I simply hope I can survive until she returns. Rather funeral voice was interested in considerations. There's unfinished bundles of paperwork. In fact, never once have I seen paperwork trained in the arts of airwalking. Jesus. Moral determines the stats gained from the class. At thresholds, the multipliers are 0.75, 1x, 1.5, and 2x. I see. Surely be sleep deprived. She's actually like pretty strong. 240 health is actually pretty high for a level 50. I don't even think, I can't look at him, but I don't think he's that strong. Alright, midterm, you got this shit. You got this shit. One of the she-boys. To be a sparring match? Why do you sound like you have a personal grudge? You're not even remotely connected to the mess. Act away and put under investigation. Okay, guess what? They dragged away half of my family, which means more room for me. I should really thank you, right? War is not easy. It never ends. What are you on about all of a sudden? Family was arrested because they're under investigation for treason. They're innocent. I'm sure they'll be released soon enough. They're not hidden. All holding cells in Hong Kong have been designed to move around in very short intervals. You know, that does seem like the kind of design that would lead people to make unfortunate assumptions. Though I'm sure the initial purpose was to prevent escapees. I recently gained a better understanding of Hong Kong's structure, so I'm planning to change our policies if the prisoners on trial are allowed to have fixed locations. I was lucky enough to take a few excellent classes recently. I managed to reflect a bit about myself too. In the past have said that not but disparagement awaits just victories. Oh, she's fucking cooked. She's cooked. She's weaker than him, and by like a good margin. What is she supposed to do? I mean, she got lucky. That's good. Oh, and now she's just stronger than him by a wide margin. Her S2 and 3 are both way stronger. This is a single fight, you might be a fraud. Crisis, I'm sorry. What do you mean? I don't control these actions. Like, I don't control this action. This is a luck-based RNG game. What do you want from me? Stats via her training? Bro. Crisis is astonished. I just don't think we should rule me out as a fraud for something I can barely control. Like, she is doing good, but I don't think that's enough to just like, you know, what if she just rolls only tails for a fight? Like, what am I gonna do? Game of RNG for his character. character. What are you talking about? You all played an RNG game. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're talking about. No, that's more like you just gotta know what characters are good. They each have different AIs. She becomes worthy of combat prowess associated with the head of the department through this training. You lost most of your clan during the family hierarchy war, didn't you? That's what I look like to you too. Yeah. Sorry, every clan member who died, evaluation to have died for nothing. If I show weakness, that means I'm making everyone look weak. So I'm going to win. Womp 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 womp. I'm not a fraud. In fact, you're a fraud. Yeah. What now? What now? So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna launch into Gregor. All right, come on. Would you manage to come out on top in your first sparring match? Like your attitude. Shall we take a look at what I prepared today? Yep, it's a very big subject. Free soloing to the top of the highest building, surviving 10 days and hung on backstreets with only 3 items. I had plenty of ideas, but most of them got denied, and rightfully so. You're going to get her killed. That explaining isn't limited to adventures in physical space. So I'm just here to fill in, since the game needs a certain number of players, but can you really call this tabletop game an adventure? Yet, in games of make-believe, any whatever can be made as real as, aha, what a move. Very nice, I'm gonna roll for damage. This is absolutely plummets the Gorgon beast with thy fireball spell. That's my next move. I got mounds of evidence against Yo Astro. I don't want to hear it, bro. You liar. Played a few other games, but this is new for me. Still pretty new in general, I guess. This is called Journeys, or J&J. It's a popular game among Hyolin's youth. It's generally positive reviews, too. What Ishmael so proudly presented was a board game with numerous cards and minifigures. Well, number 1, the most experienced player among those becomes the JM. Journey Master designs the story. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Sinclair and Gia picked up the cards with confusion clear in their eyes. There's a great city of Yon, a place in gathering hubs where all kinds of people. You traveled here and a legendary treasure called the Sword of Far Land. The Dungeon Master instead of Crisis. You know what? I'm tired of you motherfuckers! So this legend, the Sword of is the only way to quell the chaos of these lands and bring peace to its people. Yeah, you know. Ishmael was stuttering and stammering through the introduction without her usual confidence. Seemingly affected by the oddly familiar sort of setting of the story, Gia nodded solemnly without noticing Ishmael stumbling through the introduction. You guys need to find that sword. Gia nods with determination. Worked with Sinclair to come up with creative solutions to all the shit that we had to deal with. Gather, it seems that Chasm might have heard of the whereabouts of the sword. What will you do? Shut him up and try to gain his trust. Are you sure? Remember, your whiz is extremely low right now, which means you'll find it hard to form even the simplest sentences. But if I find a different way to gain trust that doesn't involve sweet-talking him, do I? Giving access to alternative methods of persuasion that don't require spell and speechcraft. And you pass the check. Looks at you having loaded his guard. Oh, not you, Sinclair. Still pretty wary of you. Okay, then I guess I'll just stand over the counter and shoot my weapon and play around for a bit. You're just role-playing Heathcliff. There's some information about the sword he heard. He explains that the party should seek northeast towards Cloud Rise Mountain. But what's this? Tears begin to develop in Kazlip's eyes. Players trying to Heathcliff his way into that encounter. It's too bad, but we've got a job to do. Since we got what we came here for, we leave the goods on. Well, to be honest, I would have made the same choice. You can't stop and help out every little side quest. There's a whole adventure to go through. What? So, unfortunately, I was able to recover. Then he shares what he knows. He realized I was talking about the fairy guardian. Claims that the fairy's power grows under bright moonlight. Hearing that, the Inquisitor's son takes a quick look at the clouds and tells you it might be raining in about a week. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go. I know, I'm focused. Party runs up to the sword and grabs you in 2 seconds. With this, you can, however, the defeated, he jumps to its feet and lunges at Gia. Evasion save 1 and another one. Nope, that's a critical fail. So the ground bleeding profusely from the gaping wound. Let me take that sword, go down to the village, become the leader they need. Duh. Yeah, he's just that sturdy, you know. A strike would have pretty much killed anyone, but you know how healthy he is. Alright, the real success. The real success, the real treasure was the friends we made around the way. The One Piece, it was just a bunch of, there was a bunch of people. Time certainly flies when hearing the tales of exciting adventures. You're now an expert in warfare. So that now he's a 1778. Okay. That's not a great increase. Gained 1 offense level. Crimson Phoenix was up. Okay. Okay, 2 levels is pretty good. And slash resistance. Okay, so now she's weak to nothing, actually. She's weak to nothing. She's actually really strong. What the hell? She's actually really OP. What the fuck? What the hell? Yo, why isn't Sinclair leveling up right now? Come on. Okay. Let's go. Okay, looking at our stats right now, I need Yang and Z. Ren can be neglected a little bit. So what we're gonna do, definitely gonna go here. I also think, yeah, I like that. So that'll bring us to probably minus 20 something ish. Okay. So then probably in that last moment, I think we're actually going to let Faust be last. I don't want Faust taking up all the extra points. I want the multipliers to mainly affect the Yang stat. And then next round we'll start with Don Quixote and then move from there. That would be so peak, actually. Yep. Boom. That's a 28. All stats up by 1. Prep time. Yo, that's actually heat. Alright, 14-14. It's good. Prep time is going to give them an extra 4 Rin. Crimson got up again. Mersault is going to give us... He starts at expert, which is interesting. I don't know why he starts at expert. But since he was going to do that, I was already planning on doing this. So we'll run that. That's pretty good. And that should give us a pretty strong basis for Z. And we'll have a little bit extra to get into Yan as well, which I like. Okay, cool. In regards to every activity, involvement of unnecessary emotion and personal judgment is to be wasteful. I will share an excerpt from Sinclair's exchange with the manager 32 days ago. Begin quote. Excuse me, Dante. I'm sorry to ask you this, but most of us are fatally wounded, so can you please turn the clock back one more time? End quote. Necessary interjections weigh down your request. Wow, that's pretty bad. It's a waste of time to involve emotions when delivering unfavorable news. The same message could have been delivered with merely 2 words. We failed. Let us commence field practice. Do not ask me a single question for the next 5 minutes. Suddenly, Mersault let a cry as he clenched his chest and fell to the floor. His eyes snapped open. Task failed. 5 minutes have not passed. This reminds me of the incident Sinclair had so desperately wished to hide. The what? He wished to what? Despite your belief that no one would ever find your secret, the one person who got to the bottom of the incident. Come on, just what did you see? Failed again. 9 to 5, all stats plus 1, okay. Alright, here we go. 9 to 5, we're gonna get a 19 for that. Pretty good. Though, the buff with Faust was a little bit better. But she's now an expert. Okay, good. Solid. Gained 60 max HP. And now she is endurance to slash. Yeah, she's definitely stronger than anybody in the current lineup right now. That's nuts. Okay. Alright, so best bet. Right now we still want Yang, right? So we'll start with her. Faust gave a lot of pressure. And then this would minus 24 again, which would bring her down to 64. Still pretty good. We're looking at pretty balance of that so far. Okay. $23 prep time. Yeah, her boost with Faust is nuts. I don't know why she gets such a huge boost with Faust, but it's not just +1. You definitely see some really good stuff. Extra there. It's gonna give us that 22. That's really good. And then a 12 and 12. And then he's gonna be an expert. So now they're all expert. Minimum max speed, Crimson, improved. Gained another level, and Jesus. It's now ineffective. Are we gonna make her completely impervious? Because that would be insane. Oh, see, look, this is really good. So she's really good, too. That gain is actually really nice. And then we're going to... Honestly, these guys are really militant. I think they would pair best with Faust. All 3 of these guys seem to be really familiar. Actually, you know what? With Gregor, all 3 of these guys seem to have experienced a lot of conflict. I think that's a really good buff. I think they have some things that they could peel together. Attention. Today's lesson will cover intelligence acquisition. In other words, men, you will learn how to gain information from people. Pretty good at that. Just have to turn them to your side by being generous with my spending, by setting a good example as superior, they'll eventually loosen up. Foolishness. That is among the worst strategies I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. Do you not see how wasteful it is to spend the limited military budget, how wasteful it is to spend so much precious time trying to butter them over? Torture. I knew it. Before she even said it, I was like, torture. Crisis gift funds the all-species pregnancy singularity for his arbitrary infusion. Dippy, pay my goon tax. I'm not even joking. Pay my goon tax. That is among the worst things I've ever had the displeasure of reading. Pay my goon tax. Funds, please open a goon tax balance for Dippy. Please open a goon tax balance for Dippy. Started at $2.50. It's the worst strategy I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. Rather not waste my clan's strength on something so utterly useless, besides if you accidentally end up killing them. How simplistic and disappointing. Your imagination falls short. If that is all you can think of when you hear the word torture, then this unit, the military unit, this Hongwan may indeed be beyond your ability to lead. The mention of Hongwan seemed to put Zaichen in a thoughtful mood as she stopped arguing and began focusing on the class. The most effective method of torture isn't physical. You'll learn the torture of language. With this method, you will always find the answer you want. Use speechcraft to entrap their minds. Slowly constrict around them, and let them take brief sighs of relief every time they give you an answer. That, cadets, is what you'll be learning today, to your position. Whoa! I knew it! So they're gonna get a huge amount of morale boost from them all working together. And these two will get a big buff in terms of their stats. So they're just gonna get insane amounts if I have these guys together. That's good. That's good. We can work with that. She becomes a beast, a very cute beast. Oh, hey, Crazy. Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. So right now, she's at 305. She's a 4.8. It's pretty good. 53 defense level. 53, 55, 56. This should... Bro, she's going to walk on whoever this is. She's actually going to, like, step on them, bro. Defeated Shikwazen. You would do best not to let that get to your head. Not learn to underestimate family. You don't know? You see, I managed to talk to into, you know. Can't be. Cannot have spilled the beans on my parents. Women are already on their way. You know, it's block 23. Whoa, she's literally like, she's fucking slowing. I see what she's doing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's doing the thing that she just learned. That's funny. That's like 32. It did. It was way easier than it was during class. The expression listen. Leader who responds in silence to their inferiors, a leader who considers them only as disposable tools is bound to rot. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. He immediately was weakened. What? Oh, this guy's cooked. She starts at 45 SP? She's a menace. What? Why did she start at 45 SP? Does this have dungeon rules? Because that is fucked. She's way too strong. She gained 2 offense level up for that. On hit gain offensive level up? Yo, hold on. She's a fucking... Bro, she's way too busted. Okay, he hit her there. Oh yeah, I think he's cooked here. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that would have been so bad if that fucked up there. I think she would have been staggered. Oh, she's like getting close to stagger actually. But I think he's staggered, yeah. Whoa. That was actually a little bit closer than I would like to have been. I really take time to think what happened if Big Sister Yantron actually gained control of Hongwan. While before the other members of your family, like, oh, you know this already, they committed treason, thinking they were piggybacking off of her forces. What the hiding place were you? While my history had identified the location long ago. Made a big show of her own influence, but I still have tight control. Why would any Hara go around arresting innocent people? Alright, so we are a third of the way through, and we got a lot more to buff. Okay. We really need this. This is huge. In addition... Damn it. Just looking right now, the thing I need most is Yang. I'm gonna put her in. But... I could also... Because this is a... Man. I know I can retain morale better by putting him in. But I'm more concerned about the stats right now. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Teaching kids to deal with kids, she says. Looks like your manager's not the only one who needs a translator. Would have liked to teach a particularly bloody class, but whatever. I'll slit your neck clean if you're a... But I don't know. I'll snap your neck completely if you're an unruly adult. But I'll soothe, coax, and nurture if you're an unruly child. Am I getting pranked right now? Evaluate the constant, and there you have it. No, there's no context. Master the language? Much to learn. Oh, I see. Bring the class material attendant. Orders. I bought a family from the Wang family. Too many travel restrictions here, so I borrowed the rich kid's attendant. You've been bringing her along places. Snuffed out her cigarette, opened the window to clear out the smoke, dusted off a few times, and then brought the only child that I love wood platform in front of the class. Venerable child. Memories of childhood are important. They're experiences that shape your future. Observe and learn. The point is, I think approaching kids might help with future conflicts. You got your work figured out for you. Children who don't want are extremely wary of anyone who's not their immediate family. Even worse, you pretty much tricked the kid here by using my name. He must be terrified. And I imagine his parents are giving a lot of warnings too. Really taking a liking to her. Besides, how's she even doing that with her hands? She was practically giving him no time for any other distractions or even a moment to cry. She was taking that kid almost effortlessly. She's employing all kinds of tactics, including, oh, she's a mother! She's a mother! Oh, that's so sad. That's so fucking sad. Holy shit. Don't pull too hard. Yoshu, the fear he showed earlier, gone without a trace. She was gently caressing the child. Well, to be more exact, she was giving him a gentle pat. We're just helping me understand what kind of person I am. Kids don't survive. Not quick on the uptake. Did you not pay attention to why Ryoshi had beef with Lei Hang? Something to do with her kid. Yeah. I saw. Removing that's why I said it was sad, because we don't know how her kid is. Wrong move, rookie hierarch. Why say all that when TWTT you don't get the accuracy of distinct abbreviations? She grabbed the child's shoulders, brought him before his Jun. So precisely 2 words that seem to do the trick. Family works very. I can play any failure with tons of friends. I'm staying inside because it's too dangerous outside. No, Eric. Yes. I want to play with my friends. This will totally make that happen. Structuring days, just one of them. It's even enough for a kid like that to run out to the market on his own, where he doesn't have to be afraid to go outside. So it can be destroyed but not defeated. So these two also gain 20 morale. That's good. And then Z and Yang. So her and Ishmael together are going to be really good at getting Z and Yang up at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be good. We want to stick with these two being together whenever we're using them. So we can kind of do that again, and then we can do like one more person for either or one of those stats. I like the idea of Faust because she's also gonna have prep time, and that's gonna really see an increase. I like that a lot. Yeah, prep time and can be destroyed but not defeated. That's gonna do a lot for us in terms of the balancing of the stats. Yeah, we're really starting to see a balance out here, and that's going to be really good for us. Defense level up, bolus up, offense up. That's really good. Okay. About the poker face. So she's another morale type. So we want to do things that aren't necessarily relevant to that specifically. Okay. Yeah, let's run that. You know something, everyone communicates with their own eyes before they talk, so you better pay attention to what their eyes are saying. This is very similar to what Hong Lu was teaching. Great, that's really great, but I don't know, it just feels kind of oddly specific, subject to be talking about, especially when we're sitting around a gambling table, Sinclair. Given the time limit, this just happened to be the fastest and clearest method of demonstrating your abilities to control your emotions. I swear I had no ulterior motive. I was practically forced to do this. Stop glaring at us and join the table. Your shallow, obvious attempts at goading me will work. Huh? Scrub says what? So Wade joined the table. Alright, the lesson's pretty straightforward. You three will be working together to ensure that I don't win this game. In other words, make sure I'm not number one by the end of it. That seems easy enough, but be warned, I have the special power to read into your minds without saying a word out of your mouths. Let me give you a demonstration. I see the corner of your lips twitching while your eyes suspiciously wandering over there. You're looking to form a pang. Zai-chun, you. And you want Dawn. Now I know to never ever discard this title. Or this tile. It would have been tougher for us to not know. You can let yourself be anxious, but don't ever let it peek through. The moment someone smells your weakness, they're gonna eat you right up and weigh you. Using the glint of your asses to hide your eyes. This isn't gonna be easy. The greatest mistake tonight was allowing me to seat at this table. I already know the hand you've got there. That one's wrong title, don't you? Sorry, not sorry, you're not getting the title because it's not there. See, you called a gang meld, so you can claim this on, which is the rearmost tile, didn't you? Does that by any chance imply that you somehow know the location of every tile in this game? Since for bad vibe. Very well. For once did I think I would slip back into this dark world of shadows, but... Bruh, oh my gosh. They're so powerful. They just wanted to gamble, bro. That was it. They just wanted to gamble. And didn't ya? What do you think? Hoo hoo hoo! That's a King Yao Ju hand. See your downfalls are in the moment you forced me to discard Zhong. See that, my lady? Oh, I apologize for this vulgar display. I will bring some tea. Wei, victorious, stumbles out of the room with the shoulders slumped. Poor Tim 4. No combos, though, so we definitely need to figure out who she combos with. I can see her comboing with Yiseng, and I can see her comboing with Don Quixote. So she's mastered. And she's mastered. Blaze, passives are up. Let's try that out. Let's go Don Quixote, Rodion. Oh, these are low rolls, dude. That's scary. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. These two do not pair together. Interested to see this. But it's not very good in terms of stats. Because I really want our stats up. That's like the main thing I want right now. I feel like we can worry about getting master later. I kind of want to guarantee stats. And a really good way to do that would just be to play these guys again. Because these guys are such a unit combo. In terms of stat gain. They're fucking ridiculous. But I have to be strategic because I can only get so many of these that I can play. So we know Chain of Command's going to do really good between these two. It's rough, honestly. Chains of Command gives morale. We don't necessarily need morale per se, though. All stats and plus 20 is good. This is the good and bad drill sergeant, which is 20 morale, 20 morale. And that's just like, we don't need that. You know what I mean? And it's so rough because we definitely want chain of command, but there's so much there that we just don't need it. I'm super interested in like where this gets us, but I don't need Ren. I don't need Ren at the moment. I really want to push for this again because I know how much it gives. Let's just do it. Let's do one like that to try and get as much as we can. Yeah, because the balancing is just so good. We can really see a huge balance between them. And we can kind of set them up for getting master really quickly too, that way. And then we can kind of focus on some other people throughout the next shift. Good. Are we gonna see a master? Oh, so close. She's gonna be mastered though, for sure. And then of course, because they're mastered, like, we're gonna see an increase in stats, but we don't have to worry about the morale drain, which is huge. And that'll give us, we'll have 12 more days to get everyone else to master. I think we can do it by then. But my question is, how am I gonna get it to 800? That's gonna be my question, is can I do that? Jeez. Jeez. We need to do a lot of like all stat ups. Heard that your big bro sent your coins to Big Brother Q. Every hand, once in circulation, goes round and round until it eventually returns to their original owners, so that some of the Wang family helped with removing from foreign powers from there. Why? I only want to prevent this place from getting robbed blind. I live here. This is where my wealth lies. Yeah, it's not enough. You're done with me. She really believes that I'm not fit to be the handmaid marker. I'll happily remove myself from power, but she's affiliated with Q Corp. Do not rely on. Just say that about half of the board directors may have already deemed outstanding votes. They're keeping this silent because they're afraid of, you know, chance of thing. So your remaining task is to convert their silent votes in your favor. Not shaken at all by that, huh? Thought you would have lost and got that wandering look in your eye. Most people would have failed to pick that up. You certainly changed since the evaluation. Yeah, that's why he handed his coins over to you. That's not the only thing he handed over to you. On once tomorrow. What may I do as I'm told for now. Fight me and prove that you're better than I am. Okay, well that shouldn't be hard. Whew. I have 12 days to get like 400 and basically all stats. I am a little bit concerned about that, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that one skill like started shredding him. What the hell? Oh my gosh, she's shredding him. What?
지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
She does not, bro. She does not need to go that hard. What the hell? Yeah, don't give my little brother your crap. Yoink that kid away. Barely hold on to your seed, which you're about to lose soon anyway. Didn't you get your ass beat? Uh-huh. This is true. Just convert already, damn. Okay, how the fuck am I gonna get 412 days? 400 all stats, 12 days. What am I gonna fucking do, dude? Okay. I don't know, man. I think that's a good mix. I'm unsure though. I'm being honest. Who matches best with Heathcliff? Rhodia. Rhodia's gonna match best with Heathcliff. But then Dawn, I really need Dawn to level up. Honestly. Gosh, this is not. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be the same boring class. Why does he have a massive fucking bonk hammer? You want to break their morale before the brawl begins? Learn this by heart. It's not what I'm looking for. Something about your club seems different today. Looks a lot more colorful. Bollocks, that catches on quick. Real club might come as too threatening and confiscated it. Carries a boop sound when it hits people. Straighten your shoulders. Eyes wide, let's get cracking. Huge success in class is really good. So they'll lose morale, but they'll do a lot of... get a huge buff. That's going to be important. We are going to use that quite a bit. So there's no buff here with her. That's good to know. We're going to try to not do her again. How did they get all of their morale back? Oh, because of her thing. Yes, okay. Okay. So huge success up. Huge success up. Okay. So that is big. Okay, so huge success in class. Plus these two for Heathcliff. Which Heathcliff's thing is going to be Yang. So we can spike Yang really fast by doing this. And then we can also try and match someone else with Heathcliff. Who else would match with Heathcliff? Let's try Hong Lu. I mean, he's the only other person, you know, in here. Rhodia didn't work last time, but we are going to need morale. Let's attempt Don Quixote. Let's attempt it. I don't know how well it's going to go. We're just going to hope. I mean, I don't... I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? You know what? I see it. I see it. I see it. You know what I mean? I see it. I can, bro. I feel like that's gonna fuck my morale. Shared pain, but huge success in class. There we go. The morale is restored, but the class success rate goes down. But because of the other one, we're going to get a huge boost. That's going to be good. We're going to get Family Matters, so we're going to get an extra Rin boost. Shared Pain, we're going to get all stats up. Okay. And that's gonna give us a huge spike in yang. Okay, 9 days. Oh, I'm worried, dude. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's already mastered. I don't know what to do with that guy. Truth be told. I need to spike my G, and I need to spike it fast. What can I do? What can I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know, man. Dude, I'm so confused. Ah. Okay, look, I really need Z. I really need G. I know for a fact that Hong Lu and him are gonna have a bonus somehow, some way. Ryoshu? I'm only picking Ryoshu because she also fucks with swords. I don't. Oh my god. And they're both experts, so I need them to get to master. But I'm so worried, dude. I'm so worried. Because I only have 9 days. Oh, shit. No, and I need morale. This class will be taught by a guest lecturer who has been invited for your tutelage. Yeah, we know who he is. I'm by to see if I can leave some liquor. Hongwan's an awful misery place. Yeah, this guy tried to fucking kill us. Youthful is plenty suspicious. I'm only a drunkard who enjoys a cool swig of liquor with scenic landscapes at my bar. The sky is my ceiling and the dirt is my bed. The man who had introduced himself as the night drifter of the Drunken Palm leaped down. He smelled like a drunk. Detail of her arms, I have not. Bestowed upon you a new master. She also wanted us to deliver the message that she was sending a master, and I quote, I feel a deep sense of trepidation and pity for my little sister. The neophyte hierarch must be struggling left and right. Oh, that's a good combo? Oh, that's good. Said, it's over. Hope you don't carry that grudge in your heart. My rivals in Hierarch got a vendetta. I killed the young master Boyu. They promised to pay off my bar tab, and I'm here to give the Hierarch a lesson. There's nothing to be gained by taking your anger on a gig worker. Optics and the consequence of you rejecting a master's sense is not going to look good. Phooey, ain't that a threat? Okay. Lesson, I'd like to give an idea to my pupils to be, and give me a demonstration if you will, single way. Your martial arts prowess is amateurish. What? No, this guy's a fucking... Bro. What are you talking about? She's a beast. She's a menace. The martial arts that are made to dispatch unskilled peasants and no more. Your intent is more transparent than a glass globe, and your edge is dull, for it is very little heart for feints. Oh, she might be cooked. Everyone vying for the seat of the family hierarchy has to go through it eventually, the first kill. Some say the earlier the better. Mine was when I was 13. Not too early, not too late, just right. So I heard he was bedridden for the prank. Trying to relax your body, won't you? You have a weapon, yes, but you must singularly focus on the opponent. Wasn't that bad this time. I wonder if Wei can form a Meng. To get all of your units to master, each rank gives a passive for Zaichun. Nice, I will. I'll definitely try for it. Yeah, why isn't he getting buffed to all hell too? Hey, friend of today, huge success in class. Huh? Hold on. I don't know if that's enough though. Okay, I definitely need the morale up. But I only need one morale up. Kind of. That's these two. But I kind of need this for the 75. Okay, let's see what I can do with that. Here's to hoping. He should be master now. 24, 24, 24 is pretty good. Dude, we need G bad. I need G bad. And this should get these two to master, I think. Oh, but her fucking shit is so low. Ugh. I'm kind of concerned. I don't know if I'm gonna get to 800. I really don't. I really don't know. I don't know. Soldier Nimit, thanks for tuning in. Oh my god. Bro, you're about to get cooked. We'll just have to try it again. I think trying it again will allow it to be a little bit easier. Because then I can... Like, I know what combos are already good.
중요한 건 내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는
Shut... Bro, Smash, stop talking. Okay, good. She's back up to 44. It's gonna be good. And he's gonna dodge that completely. That's good. Oh, and she cooks him. For the rest of the match, she cooks him.
도망이 날개처럼
First run. Stop talking, bro.
전부 보인다고.
I swear y'all cap just to cap, bro.
지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
I'm kind of concerned. Bro, this guy's weak. How did your morale get to 0? What are you doing? Ugh! The fuck are you doing? I don't even know what this fucking... Ugh! Why? I don't even know what this fucking does, dude. Ah! I guess I spend my days worried to death that an assassin will pop up. Do I deserve to be? So wait, have you heard of playing hooky before? Friend talked me into it, I agree. What is you, bro? What are you yapping about right now? Is she gonna go back to full? Is she gonna go back to full, bro? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god. Why didn't you just tell me? Why? They returned and fled like some milksop, no matter the enemy you're put against. Just keep your courage, bro. The entire class. That's literally not true. Armor break their leg in return. Is this a combat thing? What the fuck?
중요한 건
Sinclair's 1000 HP? Crashing to hatch, 1 minimum max B, gain 1 protection. Hold on, Sinclair's actually goated with the sauce. Bro, LCC beat Sinclair better be the goat after this, bro.
좋아. 구조는 파악했어. 자, 알고 있는 걸 전부 말해. 봉황이 날개처럼. 다른 누구도 아니. 나 자신을 들여다봐야 해. 꽃처럼 화려한 모습, 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게. 전부 돕는다고. 지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
Oh, that was much closer than I thought. Sure, would come out on top without breaking a sweat, given that Sinclair wasn't using an identity. Seen in only a select few mirror worlds. Is he actually becoming powerful? Ripper, the only person I couldn't help but worry. Melting away into nothing, huh? Neither of us were that ready for the world when we left home. Well, just as lost back home, though. Something just came up. Class dismissed. Damn, bro, you did not have to mention that, Sinclair. Holy shit. Okay. She's almost at 700. So, she's at 800 now. Okay. What am I gonna do about this? Those guys give the most for blue and green. He has green, green, blue, and I don't see anybody else who has as much blue as Faust at this point. So they gain a lot of G together, which is pretty good. We kind of need G, so we're probably going to spam that. Passive improved. I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get it. And if he's gonna be there, I might as well. Who was it? It was these guys. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Dang, bro, kind of fraud behavior. Stop talking to me. Useful trick. Slight friction from the tip of your toes, ruffle of your clothes, your breasts, erase them all, erase every ripple and echo you leave behind the world. Wild movements for your nothing. It's form. The type of form is to provide your foes with clues to predict your move. Forget the weapons in your hands. Forget your structured forms. Break the mold, become the flow, and let only your will remain. And clownish about his unpredictable movements, but they're also so hypnotic and floaty that they couldn't look away. Not to force the direction of your heart. Stab without thinking, penetrate without gazing. Standing, had leaped a small distance away, seemingly deep in thought. My neck hurts too. Guess I wasn't spared. I wonder if this fits that saying. Immerse yourselves, make sure your descent is slow and gradual. I say that one must take it slowly and gradually. To empty your mind already. Ah, thought I taught you everything. Everything. I didn't necessarily give them flashing names. You should come without one. The class comes to an end. Hardly can one find a pupil willing to slowly learn the very fundamentals in a world of infinite technological advances like the Veil. I am only fortunate enough to have found two pupils who are indeed willing. You among the 10 blades of the E. Now, it seems entirely unnecessary for you to dig, as I don't recall putting anything on your tab. Put your futile questions to rest, for I have no answers to give. The past is like smoke. I've long emptied any history worth delving into. Okay, let's get our stuff up. Wait, that's not true. Well, no, because they're gonna force me. They're gonna force me into it. So close, dude. I was so close. So what? I need 75, right? Do your best. Yeah. Wouldn't this be so cool if this gave her like an extra 50 in all stats? Got nothing to win to their face. Something about smoking head. How? It's all just personal grievances. We're going to continue wasting the executive manager's precious time. Moving on. I've been spying on these papers. Got proof too. I fold this paper into a padlock knit shape. Compass disappeared. Something troubles me. Is it a type A wire? Is it caused by replacing the clamp part for the shadow and gear? Send yourself the message. Talking about the incident that happened aboard the Memphi. Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's a loud shattering noise at night, and then we all ran out to see what happened. So they're A-OK, so we moved on from it, all telling you what I saw. Greg's bug arm. If he loses balance while carrying that alarm clock. So I said 2232. Only 2 individuals are awake. Faust? Didn't you have a brief conversation with Faust? I pretended to not hear her because I had nothing to retort with. Noticed discarding a cigarette ash near the alarm clock. Seems put in his own room. This is a cowardly liar. Someone navigator. Oh dear Lord. You know who took Ishmael's compass. Gotcha, bubbled inside me. Me and the announced person trying to get to the bottom of this. So now that myself who pummeled your head with a clock. To explain this, one was first explained not about what exists any longer. I will not embark upon a multitude of excuses. Right before you're in shame, expect my willingness. Take nothing but your forgiveness. In there. Good thing you fessed up, but does this thing feel off? Oh, hello Dante. I was thinking knockers. It's over 38 year. If we find its way to the original web. The truth of which inspired. Ever find yourself wondering that if a correct thing is hot like real fire? Oh, don't worry about it, you saying. It's not like you have any other way to touch it without protecting yourselves. That's so evil. The alarm next to the manager, it's about to go off. Oh my gosh, you guys are goofballs. It's about utterly punishing the culprit that I couldn't bring myself. The truth in time. To tell you another truth, I think I might have an idea as to why I've been made. I guess everyone else is boldly facing their own issues and slowly overcoming them. I feel like I'm stagnating in place. No, you can just shout at me and get my act together like Heathcliff does. I get one more shot? Really? Cause he'll give 25, she'll give 13. Ah. Come on, bro. I need a miracle right now. Cause I could do this, but it doesn't matter. Gives her. Where is dog? This is so sad. Can y'all just stop talking? Trying to see what I can do to make this work. Ah. Ah. Go, 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 go. Do it. Why is Sinclair stronger than her? And by such a wide margin, what the fuck? Ah! I'm 12 off! I'm tired of you guys, bro. There we go. God, who would see that guest lecturer? What? Nah, we gotta go back and try that again. Run it back. So the final clips will overwrite your previous round's cultivation history. What do you mean, no? I need the 800! What do you want? We can skip all the fucking dialogue. It will not be 2 hours. We will skip the dialogue. Oh my god, bro. Y'all are so annoying, bro. Oh my god. I want the fucking indie. You know, I'll just do it by myself, bro. I'll just do it on my own time. I won't let you guys get the joy of seeing it in person. You guys are so mean to me. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Alright, we'll do that later. Yank her out from under the table and make her regret it. I got banned off the Crisis Discord finally? What? What did you do? No, you didn't. What? Yeah, you wouldn't just get banned. That'd be ridiculous. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. It's a chain battle. That's fine.
준비한 대로만 하면
Hurried ourselves alongside the winding passage of Hongwan. At first, I thought we might have been able to move faster than Mephistopheles, but walking through the winding irregular paths reminded me our pelicans were a thing. Upon our arrival at the location Zegon pointed out to us, something emerged in the dark. A figure, small platoon of shadows. Oh. These guys. You know what now? Beat their ass. What about morale? He's right, we don't have time to waste. Yeah, just beat their ass. What the fuck are you talking about? What do we do? Beat, fight, what? You don't have a choice.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Oh, these guys are cheeks.
이상이요. 내가 맞서
Oh my god, bro, you're always taking L's.
아시의 이상을 함께 줬다. 자, 12수의 어쩔지 잘 생각해보라고. 숨지는구나. 누구 하나 살려 보내지 마.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도
Oh my gosh, bro, come on.
숨통 끊기.
What? What are you doing? I've literally never seen him lose this clash before in my life. This is insane. I've never seen that clash lose. That's like one of his better clashes, too. What the fuck?
저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
도끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
And then he should kill.
묘야. 길을 열어라.
And then that should give him a, yep,
이제야
SP
실력이 좀
increase.
드시네요. 현실대회는 얼마나 좋습니까?
모든 것에 견뎠어.
여관에 가면 또
오케이.
한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Huh, interesting. What if I run this? There you go.
먹을 콱 물어버리자.
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아라.
Nice. That actually might hit enough people to stagger like two of them. Staggered one, that's fine.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 좀 멀겠지만 무상한 목숨. 불끈히 지원해. 여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요. 먹을 콱 물어버리자.
Yeah, that would kill.
아직 죽지 마.
말로 받아.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be some bullshit.
도려내라. 물 넘고 거꾸로 제쳐라. 뭐야?
That kills.
넌 숨을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
My god.
물 넘고 거꾸로 제쳐라. 물 넘고
시간은 좋았어. 빈틈투성이네. 여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고.
Is there a reason why we're jumping this
해줄
man?
이야기가 또 늘었군요. 시간 끌 것 없이 모두를 지워버리죠.
Staggered.
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아.
Horseng is probably my favorite Yiseng ID, and then my next favorite would probably be Pointillist. Of the known Yiseng IDs, because I don't know a lot of them.
부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
This pisses me off so much. And then this, the fact that he's full but she isn't, is, oh my gosh, that pisses me off.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠소.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 고치고 오셨네요. 이대로
행색이
몰아넣으시죠.
이상하나 그럼에도 이상이요. 내가 봤어. 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이요.
흑승리 뒷박질춤.
Starting like this is really good.
알겠지만.
Very nice, we won every clash. Fire start.
나쁘지 않습니다만 좀 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 참 빠지겠습니다. 불가 위.
12수에게
Nice.
이 앞에 속기를
Oh, that's perfect, dude.
춤들을 도려내라.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
묘야.
That kills.
길을 열어라.
Gonna give them both an SB increase.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋으요.
Nice. She ended up winning that one. Someone missed it though. Someone didn't get theirs.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
And then she's gonna have an assist guard on top of that. Contemporary defenders gotta have a gold medal in Olympic modern gymnastics. But she looks really cool though. That's about as much as I can vouch for her. She looks cool. Outside of that though, you know.
말로 받았다. 저 해충들을 도려내라. 오야. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
That's the relevant point ever. Look, that's all I can say.
숨통 끊기.
Her kit's not that great, especially compared to the recent IDs. I mean, literally nobody said she was hot except for you. You're like the only person who said that.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
자, 어쩌겠지. 잘 생각해보라고.
No, I've said that. Well, I meant like right now. I meant like right now, Smouch. I was talking about Funds being the only person to say it right this instant. That's all.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
무상한 목숨. 어버이의 그 유치한 말투도 도움이 될 때가 있네요. 화가 나서 제대로 된 판단이 안 서는 모양입니다. 뒷박질춤. 이제 깨우치시게.
If only Izichin Male gained all the buffs as Izichin did. No, that would be so OP.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도
But I'm still kind of shocked by just how OP canonically they're trying to make Zaichin. But also then, like, why is Sinclair also getting that strong?
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이유.
필두 출진.
Notice upon entering the room was that it was hot and muggy with the heat of the battle, also evidenced by corpses of Sea Branch Heishu. That's Horse Lou! is anyways away with you. Dare trespass? Your hideous coils, I will crush them to mulch under my hooves. Is he like distorted or something? What the fuck happened here? No, that's probably like that's either a distortion or it's ego. No, so it is way. It is way.
그럼에도 이상이여. 내가 봤어. 내가
He's distorted.
아시의 이상을 함께 줬다.
Mad Seeds Void Render. Yeah, he's distorted.
이상이여.
I don't think that's ego. Well, what do you mean on hints? What? This fight's so hard they had to add hints? What? It isn't distortion or ego, this is just him. God dang, bro. That's strong because the whole power scale thing based on all the sims or whatever. Power. I don't have to be worried about anything this turn. Well, except for this, apparently. Just a new up with Night of Despair. Okay, we can counter everything freely. Oh, yo. So Strider Wu, he's gonna gain 2 haste at the end of this turn. And stack. Defense level up. Inflict additional tremor potency. Berserking. Does not gain defense level from Strider Wu, instead gain offense level equal to Strider stack. Gosh, that's dangerous.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
Thank you, Lord Lu.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Oh, and she got all heads from that? Yo! Okay, see, we're starting off really good. Oh my god, no, what? He's a minus. He rolls negative coins! No. That's bad. No! He rolls negatives. That's so bad.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도
Okay, we didn't take a lot of damage there.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
First turn down, you'll be fine for the rest. I need heavy clash, heavy clash, heavy clash. Dueling request? What does this look like? Speed of all enemies, the fastest ally, and deals more damage. Okay, I mean, I fuck with that heavy though. Look, you can win. I believe in you. Kind of. Just high shield, bro. I don't know, bro. Just get a hit out. You're gonna have to take that. We can get an assist guard out. We can get an assist guard out. Do your best, bro. There we go. Okay, assist guard is out.
누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Uh-huh. Just hold on.
숨통 끊기.
Yes! Yes! Bro, the assist guard's so OP.
위험을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 좀 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면
What can I use that assist guard for? Dear Lord. I don't trust that. Just real shit. I don't really trust it. She's 40. I think, yeah, I trust that a little bit more. Dear Lord.
일기당천.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. We're gonna really need to abuse her assist guard. Oh my god.
무슨 술술해.
Alright, bro. What the fuck?
멀지. 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지. 어디 잘 옮겨둘 테니까.
The hell is going on?
이대로 모험을 끝낼 순 없지 않습니까?
How did that land? We had all the important shit countered.
제차. 이날이 뜻을 이루기까지 죽으며 한 번 더 나를 비껴가라. 적은
이번에 받으신 의뢰가
너의
기한이 꽤
쓸모를 보고
촉박합니다. 여기서 한시라도 지체했다간 늦을 겁니다. 이게 제가 다른 의뢰를 받자고 했지 않습니까?
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어. 무한타. 이 몸을 온당히 벌하심에 기꺼이 죄를 받아들이나이다. 혈염도 바로.
Got him.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
Yeah, we don't have the healer out at the moment. This should still be pretty good for setting us up.
불가 위야 막아내지 못해.
진 목을 떨궈주마. 상념으로 맑은 하늘 가리고 이 한 번 바쳐 딱 모든 피 쏟아내리. 피가 아무리 탁해졌다 한들 군주는 죽지 않는다.
숨통 끊기. 이번에 받으신 의뢰가 기한이 꽤 촉박합니다. 여기서 한시라도 지체했다간
400 damage, I can do that.
이게 제가 다른 의뢰를 받자고 했지 않습니까?
400 damage in a turn. I think I deal that pretty succinctly too.
말로 받아
Oh god.
저 해주들을 도려.
Not if we're just tails rolling the whole way through though. I don't know if I can deal with that.
제차. 오야. 길이여.
Okay, they have to do 178 damage. This cannot be that hard.
무상한 목숨.
You cannot tell me this wasn't rigged. You can't tell me that wasn't rigged. I had him and it would have been fucking easy. You can't tell me that wasn't rigged. That was fucking rigged, dude.
어디 잘 옮겨둘 테니까
That was actually fucking rigged. Oh my god.
모험을 끝낼 순 없지 않습니까?
Psych. I'm just the goat. I'm just the goat, chat. I'm just the goat. They were lost all but one of their units to a melee fight. Bro, look. They roll. Bro. It's not my fault that they all decided to roll tails at the same time. That's not me. That's not on me. That's just not on me.
부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
Bro, I won the fight. I won the fight. First try. First try. And within 15 turns. What do you want from me? I play the game flawlessly. What do you want from me? I'd sell too if I was in your team. Yo. The master. Oh, this guy's evil still? Damn. Damn. Everyone who approaches you first. Normally, those type of people wait until my guard is down to strike. Off my tab and buy me a few bottles of quality wine at the local Kazan, which I did! They're precious enough to sustain 3 generations of families, huh? Fuse the true massacre of Hongwan. Those are the vision for the future of Hongwan. Look, I won. I don't know what you want from me. Frolicking about the bumping of a nasty pupil. Despite the present circumstance, my lessons have been without a speck of falsehood. Come then, never once have I taught a pupil who would fall at such a place. If you do, I don't suppose you're a pupil of mine anyway.
최고의 방책은 전쟁이 일어나지 않게 하는 것.
Yeah, she's so much stronger than him.
좋아, 구조는 파악했어. 중요한 건 내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는 거. 전부 보인다고. 더 이상 두렵지 않아.
Yeah, she's way too OP. What the hell, dude?
나 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
She's rolling 30s naturally. She infinitely buffs herself. She can literally only get stronger as the fight goes on.
동료를 포기하지 않아. 꽃처럼 화려한 눈빛, 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게.
Oh my gosh. He did like no damage. Yeah, she's a little too OP.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Hell yeah, Faust is still the GOAT.
일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요. 필두, 출진. 도움이 되는 걸
This shit again, bro.
이대로
행색이
몰아넣으시죠.
이상하나 그럼에도 이상이여. 내가 맞서. 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이여. 한 넘고 둘 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
지 목을 떨궈주마.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한... 아! 이건 못하겠습니다.
시비수의
너무
김명
무시하잖아요.
이 앞에 숨지는 자 누구 하나 살려고 하지 마라.
무상은 목숨. 불끈한 지원의 뻔.
토끼를
A 5% chance for that to happen, by the way. What the fuck?
보여내라.
틈틈.
묘여 길을 열어라.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 놀랐어? 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요. 흑수미, 뒷박질 준비.
Yeah, get that shit out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
바로
놓고 열어졌지. 고작 이 정도 탕미야.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Cooked.
바람 불어오는 대로
Nice.
산 넘고 무수히 넘고 얼마든지 꺾고 제쳐라. 내 앞을 달리시오. 아시라면 능히 그리할 수 있어.
불끈한 지원의 최근은 좋았어요. 여관에
겹겹의
가면
줄
또 한참을 떠드시고.
뚫어 보이겠어.
바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Nicely done.
말로
Yeah, it's over for you.
저 해충들을 도려내라. 한 넘고 꺾고
Kill, and then there's gonna be another kill after that. Oh no, they're at full.
이 정도 탕후에 하던
Stagger though. Oh, stagger into kill. Yeah, okay. Cool.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Dude, I'm 12 away. I'm 12 away in G to get the true ending.
무상은 목숨.
I'm like 788, 900, 950. It's so sad.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Yeah, yeah.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 걸 좋아했어요. 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
이 경우는 소모되게 나쁘지 않군 거래.
최고의 방책은 전쟁이 일어나지 않게 하는 것.
This is still going? What?
좋아. 구조는 파악했어.
What are you doing? Yo, no, hold on. She's selling right now. This has to be a scripted loss or some shit.
꽃처럼 화려한 인생. 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게. 전부 보인다고.
Okay, here we go. She's starting to cook. She's starting to hit him with the gas.
더 이상 두렵지 않아. 지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
What are you doing right now? Why is she only using... Bro, she's only using S1. What are you doing?
자, 알고 있는 걸 전부 말해.
So they're not beasts of Hongwon for nothing. Bro, they're jumping in. To no one but the bottle. We're shots inches. Dead. Seems that she can absolutely curb stomp Lei Hang. It's not a gambling man. Up that luck stab, bro. Yeah, no. Cultivation Zaichun is actually like super OP for no reason.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이
난
되는 걸
자신을
그러시네요.
지켜봐야 해.
이대로
행색이
몰아넣으시죠.
이상하나 그럼에도 이상이요. 내가
She'll attack by herself. Okay, cool.
내가
Oh, but I have to deal with this bastard who's OP as shit.
이상이요.
We have 5 SP, bro. This is not gonna end well for us. My god. Is there literally nothing she can clash that's gonna work in her favor? Bro, she just can't clash, bro. Like, she can't clash. What do you want her to do? Low-key, neither can my horse sing. Like, bro. Oh my god.
일기당천.
Pop Morse. He doesn't just abuse him. I don't think we need to. Why are you rolling tails on every fucking hit but that one?
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
이런 일에 흔들리면 안 돼.
She actually won that clash. I don't know how. Bro, please lock the fuck in, horse saying. Oh my god.
알겠습니다만 좀 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 참 빠지겠습니다.
Don't forget the counters have a higher roll ceilings than the Mao branch S1s. This is probably true. Yeah. Some of them. For some of them. The ones that have counters, yes.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
And then we have assist guard up. Oh my god, bro. How did you fuck that up? And you let him get to 45 SP. Honestly, you deserve that shit. I'm gonna be so fucking piranha. I'm gonna be so fucking real right now. You deserve that shit. What are you doing?
지나온 길을 생각.
항상 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
Did he just bypass the fucking... That motherfucker just bypassed the Hong Lu immortality. What the hell? He low-key cheating right now.
무상한 목숨 불끝에 지원했군.
어디 잘 옮겨둘 테니까 빨리 재생하고 돌아오십시오. 이대로 모험을 끝낼 순 없지 않습니까?
Nah, this is gonna... No, nobody's attacking this one? What the hell? That's the case.
불가 위압 막아내지 못하리. 꽃처럼 화려한
Nah, I don't think I need it though. I'd rather save it for a potentially more dangerous fight. I only get one of those per day, you know, so it's like, I'd rather use it when I have to. I don't necessarily think I have to yet. Like, don't get me wrong, is this guy strong? Like, yeah, but I don't think it warrants the use of more Acetus. Like, I don't think he's all that, bro. I think he's bullshit, but outside of that, I don't really mind. Yeah. Stagger on Clash lose. That's something, isn't it?
최고는 좋았어.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Okay. Got an S3 here. I'm trusting you with that, bro. Oh, we haven't matched that one yet? Okay. Cool. This guy is staggered, so I just don't have to worry about him in essence. We take that.
Moon, 무형, 마지막은 무념.
That was nothing. Remember Panther, Lion, and Wolf? Are you talking about from Library of Arena? That feels vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure. You already experienced a hint of his strength. Slithering noise is coming from above. More Heishu. Try to create distance between us. Gaze is your form as well. Your enemies will take notice if you don't stop constantly eyeing at the door like a novice. Things are already mobilized to close off the exit. So impatient. That holes. No, the three motherfuckers from Prologue, aka Tutorial, the three... Why do they have Shin and Meng? Oh, that's a good question. I remember that. No, I don't remember, like, the Prologue at all. Aside from the fact that they had, like, that they beat our ass. Gives me South Korea in return. Still, I picked up a simple branch tree to be my sole companion as I drifted through the city. When I abandoned both my honor and my name, all that in mind was a life for a living for the sake of living and nothing more. Hatches. Maybe the same fate would doubtless come from around the Indifying one as well. Drunk, yonder yet. I'll read its head first time. Night's End. Final lesson begins. The coaching scent of death.
Moon, 무형, 마지막은 무념.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Couldn't get the cool ending. Yeah. I figured that's where it would have happened too. He's not registered to any kind of life insurance plan. His body was buried among the many unnamed graves. Hang on. The presence is only to eliminate the drift of the night. Even. Executioner, if I want, is willing to do anything for money. I believe that only reinforces my argument. Hierarch, I know exactly what Hanron needs. Dumb. To stop while more and more people outside it seem to be falling to their deaths from their hungers. Operate with us, we will. No. Just a hunch. Shin and Ming is still there. Nice. State of crisis specifically refers to a situation where civilians are unable to perform their duties in both sound of mind and body. I was wondering what you do with the ragtop with halfway nobodies. Well. Bro, she's gonna die. They abuse the sinners, then Virgilius comes in and dismembers two of them and they dead. Bruh, everybody and their mama has access to fucking Shin and Ming except for the fucking main characters, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit. Showed no signs of ever coming back. It seems that we were to be assigned to various jobs for a while. Did you find a place to stay? After pelting us with rapid fire answers, she whipped around and left us to join away. No smoking in front of kids. That's again because she started looking far off, an expression of odd. A melody we hadn't heard before. Send them off with surprising stoicism. Eyeing their departure date. So, theoretically, this would mean that literally the only thing stopping the Sinners from gaining, like, ultimate power would just be the fact that they're limited by the contract. Because if they were able to teach her how to grow that fast in a day, then she would be able to do some crazy fucking shit past that point. Just claim all, dude. Alright, what's the thing I need the most? Oh, well, I have to get this. Okay. I definitely need this. These are pools. Pools are good. Incafella modules are kind of like, eh. Probably be dead in the back streets. Ryoshi got a camp Lei Heng's deathbed before she gets a chance to fight on equal level. It's a question between these. Let's get a few. Give me like 250. And then, yeah. Here we go. So we're just waiting for that. On the 25th. Alright guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Next up is going to be Wednesday for the third Kingdom Hearts game, because last Wednesday we just watched all of Kingdom Hearts Recoded because there was zero chance of me playing through that game. So, we'll be going back to normal Kingdom Hearts gameplay come Wednesday, but until then...